Hi guys, Harry here, and with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet fast approaching, I thought now would be a good time to go over all the gym leaders teams in Pokemon that make no sense. Now I already did a part 1 on this video, where I did generations 1 to 4, and this video will be going over generations 5 to 8. So if you want to watch the first half of all the regions in Pokemon where I fix their teams, that will be linked down in the description below. And obviously, it's kind of this is a part 2, so you're going to need to watch that video as well to watch this one. But before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe. Also, leave a like and comment down below, and let's get into the video. So we are in Unova now, and the Triplets team, Lenora's team, and Cheren's team is all fine. Now, Roxy is the second gym leader in Black 2 and White 2, and she could do with a bit of tweaking. She has a Coughing and as her first Pokemon, and a Whirlipede as her second one. Now, Coughing could be fine, but I said it could also be subbed out for Trubbish, which is a Unovan Pokemon, and she also has a Garbodor in the anime. However, she has a Coughing in the anime, which has a kind of backstory, so it's fine having a Coughing, but to have more representation of their region, maybe have a Trubbish in there as well. Next up, we are on to Berg, who is the third gym leader in both Black and White and Black and White 2, and in Black and White 2, his team needs, again, some tweaking. He has a Swadloon and a Leavanny on the same team in Black 2 and White 2, and of course Swadloon is the pre-evolution of Leavanny. So I think that he should have a different Pokemon, and I propose Larvesta. Now you might think, Larvesta, it evolves into Volcarona, that's a mythical, or that's a legendary. I did some research, and it turns out it's not a mythical or a legendary, and also Larvesta is the pre-evolved form of Volcarona, and its stats are extremely close to Swadloon's, and I think it also gives it a nice balance of it being a Firebug comparatively to Leavanny's Grassbug. So I think that it could make the gym battle a bit tougher as well. So I am all for that, and I think Larvesta fits well in Berg's Black 2 and White 2 team. Next up, we have Elesa, and I think Elesa, her Black 2 and White 2 team is perfect, but her Black and White team needs some work. In that one, she has 2 Emolgas, and that needs to change. So I think she could have one Emolga subbed out for either a Galvantula, although I think it's a bit stronger than Emolga, and it might be more situated around Berg, so it is a bug type. But instead, she could have an Emolga replaced by a Tynamo, or its evolved form if it's not strong enough, because she uses a Tynamo in the anime. But take out one of the Emolgas and replace it with either Galvantula or Tynamo or its evolved form, and I think her team would be perfect. Next up, we are on to Drayden. Yeah, that's right. Clay, Skylar, and also Bryson, I think their teams are perfect for how they are. However, Drayden needs to change for the 8th gym and also the 7th gym, because he has a Fracture and a Haxorus. Now, I think the Fracture should be replaced by a Zweilous. And you might be thinking, well, Zweilous Dino doesn't hit the evolve level to evolve into Zweilous before that time. But, I mean, really, the pseudo-legendaries, they only get into their good forms and when they get fully evolved. Their pre-evolved forms are still not that strong, and also I think it should be fine. I mean, if Lance can have 3 Dragonites below the level they need to evolve, then I think Drayden can have 1 Zweilous under the level it needs to evolve. But that is all the gym leaders for Unova. Next up, we have Carlos, and I think Viola is fine, but Grant's team, I think his normal team is fine. Amora and Tyrant, but he he's the highest second gym leader, and I think he needs at least another Pokemon onto it. And I propose Binacle. It's a rock type. It's from the Kalos region. I think it just fits in really well. He just needs something else in there to make him a bit harder, as he's the highest second gym leader level wise. Next up, we have Karina, and I think really Karina, she needs to take out the Machoke, because again, as I explained with Maylene, I think it was Maylene anyway, that Machoke is used in every iteration. There's always some member of a Machoke line whenever there's a fighting type gym leader. And yeah, Machoke is a popular Pokemon, it's Gen 1, but it doesn't need to be there. So I propose take out the Machoke and have Karina have Lucario, or even Mega Lucario, as she had that in the anime against Ash's gym battle, and it would save us having to battle her in Geosense Town, and then battle our rival in the Mega Evolution building, and then go back to Karina's gym, battle her there, and then go all the way back to the Mega Evolution building and battle her there. I mean, it just seems like a lot of fetch quests, and it's like, why not just 2 battles? One against your rival to prove you have the Mega Evolution ring, and one against Karina, where she has Mega Lucario in her gym battle. Because you've already beaten her in Geosense Town. You've basically earned the badge. I don't know why you have to battle her again and again and again and again. You've proven you've beaten her. By the final time you've beaten her 2 times already, and then you beat her in this one. You've beaten her 3 separate times. Why? It doesn't need to be like this. So just take out the Machoke, make the Mega Lucario her ace. Next up, we have Ramos, and I think just fully evolve his team, make sure Weaving Bell is evolved into Victory Bell, and that is his team perfectly fine. Now, Clement, his team is great, so next up we're on to Valerie, and I think she should have a different arrangement of Pokemon. The only Gen 6 Kalos Pokemon she has in her gym battle is Sylveon, and that needs to change. And I propose that we switch Mawile with Klefki. Mawile is only a Gen 3 Pokemon, whereas Klefki is a Gen 6 Pokemon. And of course, Mawile is only really good in its Mega form, and Klefki is better in double battles, but it can still find great ways to infuriate the opponent in single battles, and I think that would be great, as Gen 6 definitely needs to be harder. Also, I think she should swap out Mr. Mime with a Aromatisse, which she has a Spritzy, the pre-evolved form of Aromatisse, in the anime. So I think it would be a good idea to have not only have not only Gen 6 Pokemon, but also Pokemon that she has had in other media as well. Next up, we have Olympia, and Olympia, I think she again needs her team tweaked. I think Olympia should instead have a team of Malamar, Slowking, and Meowstic female and Meowstic male, and I think she should have the Sigilyph gone to be swapped out for Malamar and have a male Meowstic added on, because she has both female and male Meowstic, and their fighting styles are very different in the games. So I think it would be good as she has Malamar and Slowking in the manga, so it would be a good thing that she has obviously Pokemon she has in other media, as well as having both female and male Meowstic in the game. And again, I think it would make the game a bit harder, as X and Y again needs to be harder. Next up, we have Wulfric, and even though I'm only going to make one change, I think his is the most egregious one. So, across the game, we have Mega Evolution, which was obviously the new mechanic of Gen 6, and we only fight Mega Lucario, Mega Gyarados, and Mega Gardevoir. and I think this needs to be changed. Again, I said with Karina, she might need Mega Lucario as her ace in the gym battle, but again, I'm not sure, it might be too tough. But again, X and Y needs to be a bit more hard. And also, I think Wulfric, he should have a Mega Abomasnow, like he did in the anime. Now, again, I'm not too concerned about how many Pokemon they have, because, obviously, there's ways to limit it. Like, you can play on set battle style to make it harder, or how I like to do it, for every gym battle and every Elite Four battle and even the champion battle, I like to play on set battle style and only use the amount of Pokemon they use and only use the amount of potions they use to make it fair. So I do that for every gym battle, every rival battle, every Elite Four battle, and every champion battle since I've started doing this since Gen 6, actually, I think was when I first started doing it, maybe Gen 7. But again, see, that's why I'm not too concerned with adding extra Pokemon on. But it's egregious because he has a Mega Abomasnow in the anime, and you've fought like Mega Gyarados against Lysander, so I don't know why Wulfric, or even the Elite Four members in Kalos, should be any different. But next up, we are on to Alola, and instead of gym leaders this time, they had Kahunas. Now, Kahunas are obviously a bit different, and the main thing are the totem battles, but I don't have a problem with any of the totem battles. But Hala needs to change. And he is the only Kahuna that changes, because I was thinking about changing some of the others, but then I realised that some Pokemon were only in Ultra Sun and Moon, some Pokemon were only in Sun and Moon, but Hala needs to change for both his Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon battles. So I think he should have Stuffle to replace the Mankey in Sun and Sun and Moon, and the Machamp in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And he should have Stuffle because this is a Gen 7 Pokemon. It's the Pokemon of that region. And also, Stuffle is just so cute, and he has a Beware in the manga. So I think this would go really well that he has Pokemon in other representations. So I think that this should be it should be on his team. Next up, we have obviously the final region to this date, Galar. And first up, we have Milo, the first gym leader, who I think should have Applin instead of Gossifleur. As I said, I don't want any duplicates, and Gossifleur is a duplicate of his ace Pokemon. However, Applin would not be, and you might be thinking, well, it's a Dragon type, but this Dragon type has multiple weaknesses, so I think you could easily handle that, really. You catch there's, Milo is I think he's the furthest and highest level second gym leader, so you have plenty of time to catch Pokemon good against Applin and also his ace. Next up, we have B, as Nessa and Kabu are fine, but B and Alistair need a change. Of course, in Sword and Shield, we got version-based gyms, so we had that with B and Alistair, and we had that later with Gordy and his mum, Melody. And B and Alistair need to change, but first off B, I think she should replace her first two Pokemon with Graplocked and Phalanx, as she has them both in the anime. However, she also has Sirfetch'd and Gigantamax Machamp, and I think that is good, because obviously Sirfetch'd is a new Galar Pokemon, and also Machamp is Gigantamax, so it fits in as a new form, which I think is fine. However, Alistair, I think he should switch up with his team with Poltegeist, as he has a Sinistea in the anime, and again, I'm fine with his Gengar being his ace Pokemon, as it is Gigantamax, so it's like Machamp, a new twist on an old Pokemon. And next up, we have Opal, and really, I think she should switch up her team and have Morgrem to replace her first Pokemon, as really she has like old Pokemon, like again, Mawile is not useful. Is a bad Pokemon really without its Mega Evolution, which I think is why she should have more Grem, as it's a similar base stat turtle to Mawile, and it is a great new typing of Dark and Fairy. But every other Pokemon is fine. The 6th gym is fine, 7th gym is fine, 8th gym is fine. They are all fine. So, really, I think Pokemon have done a good job the closer and closer they have gotten down the lines. So maybe Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be the first generation where no teams should be changed. And I think that this is great. But let me know down in the comments below what you thought of all my team changes. Let me know if you think that what you would have done as the team changes. But if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and also share it out. And I will see you in the next one.